Good morning, all my Brentano friends. Swin here. I know that today is not Thursday and it's not our usually scheduled origami time with Miss Wynn. However, I got this brand new phone mount thing to help me record, and behind it and all around me and my plants is my little craft station. I was going over all the directions for Origami Frog for this Thursday and realized that there's a complicated little fold in it that I wanted to teach you ahead of time. And I'm gonna do that by teaching you how to fold a very simple fish. So let's get started. All right, friends, so let's get started. First, you're going to need a pair of scissors for this activity and one sheet of paper. Most of us probably just have a rectangular sheet like computer paper or line paper at home. And remember, that's totally fine. So I'm just gonna show us again how to turn a rectangular sheet of paper into a square. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our rectangle sheet, we're gonna take the short edge, and we're gonna fold it to match the top edge like this. And you're creating kind of like a triangle. And once you have that folded, you can take a pair of scissors and you can just cut along this edge right here. However, if you're like me and have a hard time cutting in a straight line, what I like to do is crease this one more time so that I can clearly see that straight line. I'm gonna take my pair of scissors, I'm gonna cut along it. All right, so now you've got a nice square sheet. But for my fish, I feel like this might be a little bit too big. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna turn it into 4 smaller little squares. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this in half long ways. I'm gonna crease it nice and hard. I'm gonna unfold it. I'm gonna turn it and fold it the other way. Right? So when you unfold it, you should be able to see 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller squares. And just like before, I'm gonna take my scissors. I'm gonna cut along the straight lines. When you are done, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller little square pieces. I'm gonna start with 1. I'm gonna move these aside. I've got my little square. As you can see, there's already 1 diagonal guideline on this piece of paper. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create the other one by folding one corner to the other corner and creating a triangle. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 little triangles. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna create my square guidelines, which is very similar to what we did just now, where we're gonna take the bottom edge and fold it up to the top edge. Unfold it. I'm gonna turn it, and we're gonna fold the bottom edge to the top edge again. When you unfold it, you should be able to see your diagonal guidelines and your left, right, up, and down guidelines. All right, so now we're gonna get into this complicated fold. And the name of this fold, if you've done it before, is called a push fold. So once again, that is called a push fold. What we're gonna do first is that we're gonna take our top edge and we're gonna fold it down to our bottom edge, creating a rectangle. Now we're gonna take our left edge and we're gonna fold it in half to our right edge. All right, so this flap that's on top, we're gonna stand that guy up. And what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna take one finger and we're gonna tuck it inside and push it all the way in. And then our outside hand is going to push that fold down. Hence the name push fold. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna flip this over. We're gonna stand this flap up. We're gonna take our finger and we're gonna push it inside all the way to the top corner and our outside hand is going to push down. I'm going to show you that one more time. So I'm going to unfold this. So our first step is that we're going to take our top edge and we're going to fold it down to meet our bottom edge. Next, we're going to take our left edge and we're going to fold it to meet our right edge. Once we got those guidelines reinforced, we're going to stand that flap up. We're going to take our finger, we're going to push it all the way in, and then on our outside end is going to push that fold down. All right, and I'll show you one more time on the other side. We're going to flip it over. We're going to stand that flap up. We're going to take our finger. We're going to push all the way in. And our outside hand is going to push that fold down. All right, so when you're done, you should have one corner that is a closed corner, meaning that we can't tuck our finger inside. And then the other side is an open edge. See, I can tuck my finger in. All right, and for this, you're going to have the corner facing the right and your open flaps facing the left. We're going to take one flap, our bottom flap, and you flip it up, you should see another one underneath it. We're going to leave that one alone. So we're going to take this flap, we're going to take this bottom edge, and we're going to fold it up to meet this middle guideline. Crease that nice and sturdy. When you're done, we're going to do that one more time. We're going to take this bottom edge and we're going to fold it up to meet our middle guideline. Right. And when you're done with that fold and you unfold it, you should see that you have created 1, 2, 3 guidelines. I'm actually going to take my marker really quickly. And I'm going to draw a line on that 1, 2, that third guideline you just created. It's going to be the one closest to the center. And that's the line we're going to focus on. So our next step is we're going to take this top flap and we're going to fold that top edge to meet that third guideline, the one that I've highlighted with a blue marker. And we're going to fold down towards it, just like that. And when that's done, you're going to take this bottom flap and you're going to fold along that same blue guideline. And once you have that completed, you're going to flip it over. And now you have a fish. All that's left to do, get a marker or some crayons, and you can draw a little face on it and have a fish that is happy to see you. All right, friends, that's all for now. So I hope you practice making this fish so you're ready with that push forward for when we make our frog on Thursday. See you then.